amidst all the controlled chaos? Well, it's more than just the incredible doctors and nurses. See, behind the scenes, there's this hidden digital nervous system, and it's making thousands of critical decisions every single minute. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly how this powerful brain operates. All right, put yourself in the hot seat for a second. Imagine you're the hospital administrator. You've got 500 beds, but only 150 are filled. A call comes in. Major accident, multiple casualties, 10 minutes out. What do you do? Where do you even begin? This high-stakes puzzle isn't a hypothetical. It's a daily reality. And the answer lies in a system built for exactly this kind of pressure. So, the tool that brings order to this chaos? It's called the Management Information System, or MIS for short. Honestly, the best way to think about it is as the hospital's command center. It's constantly taking in a flood of information so that the people in charge can make the best possible decisions when every second counts. So what exactly is an MIS when you get right down to it? Well, it's this seamless blend of people, tech, and processes. And its whole job, its entire reason for being, is to grab all that raw data flying around the hospital, turn it into something actually useful, and then get it into the right hands at the right time.
And you can really see these parts come to life in a hospital. The people? That's everyone from doctors to administrators. The software? That's your electronic health record system. And the databases? They're holding literally everything. Lab results, billing info, you name it. All these pieces have to work together perfectly to support that one critical goal, making better decisions.
Okay, so let's start with the most urgent stuff. We're going to look at how this system helps with those immediate day-to-day decisions happening right there on the hospital floor. The choices that affect patients, right here, right now.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. The system isn't just some big, dumb library of data. No, it's a precision tool. It's designed to deliver the exact piece of information a manager needs to make a fast, smart, operational call.
And here's what that looks like in the real world. An administrator can just glance at their dashboard and instantly see bed availability. Remember that bus accident we talked about? This is how you get ready. You see the ER wait times, you check your staffing levels, and bam, you can start redirecting nurses and clearing beds. That is data turning into decisive, life-saving action.
But here's the thing, an MIS does way more than just put out daily fires. It also lets hospital leaders zoom out, to move beyond the day-to-day tactics and start thinking about long-term strategy. It helps them see the bigger picture.
I really love this image because it perfectly shows that journey. You start with that little pot of seeds, right? That could be a single data point, like one patient's blood pressure reading. But when you collect and process and nurture thousands of those readings, well, it grows into something much more powerful, like a full-blown report on community health trends that can shape the hospital's entire strategy for years.
You can see how this all plays out on different timelines. An operational decision, that's daily stuff, like a charge nurse figuring out which nurse gets which patient. A tactical decision is more medium-term, like a department head setting new patient safety goals for the next 3 months. And a strategic decision, that's the long game, like the board of directors using years of data to decide, hey, we need to build a new cardiac wing. The MIS is the foundation for all of it.
And here's how they're making those big calls. They're not just throwing darts at a wall. They're diving deep into patient satisfaction surveys to make care better. They're tracking disease trends in the area to know what services people actually need. They're evaluating which treatments work best so they can invest wisely. This is how a modern hospital doesn't just survive, it thrives. Okay, now this is the really cool part. A good MIS isn't static. It doesn't just spit out reports and call it a day. No, it's designed as a living system that is constantly learning and getting better. And it does this through something called the systems approach.
The whole idea is based on a continuous loop. You've got your inputs, things like patient data. Those get processed into outputs, like performance reports. But the magic, the really crucial part, is the feedback. The decisions that managers make based on those reports, they become new inputs, which constantly fine-tunes and improves the whole system over time. So, let's walk through that cycle. Step 1, input. A patient comes in and their data gets entered. Step 2, processing. The MIS crunches the numbers. Step 3, output. Management gets a report, maybe on recovery times for a specific surgery. And here it is, Step 4, feedback. The administrators see that report, spot a way to do better, and use that insight to actually change and improve the surgical procedure itself. The system is literally helping the hospital get smarter.
So, we've seen the nuts and bolts, but what does all this tech and data really mean for us, for patients? What's the human impact? Let's talk about the incredible potential and, yeah, some of the serious challenges that come with it. On the one hand, the benefits are just huge. We are talking about unbelievable speed in getting information where it needs to go, way better accuracy, which means fewer human errors, and the power to monitor a patient's condition in real time. All of this adds up to one thing: safer, more effective patient care. But let's be real, it's not a perfect world. These systems are incredibly expensive to build and maintain. They also create this huge dependence on technology. I mean, if the system goes down, the hospital can be practically paralyzed. And of course, when you're storing that much sensitive patient data, you're creating a massive target for security breaches.
So when you boil it all down, the crucial point is this: these data-driven systems are absolutely revolutionizing healthcare. They're helping us move from just reacting to problems to actually predicting them. It's all about turning a flood of information into focused, intelligent actions that can and do save lives.
And that kind of leaves us with a big question for the future, doesn't it? As these systems get smarter and more accurate at predicting health outcomes, where do we draw the line? Who is ultimately responsible for the final call, the human or the machine? That's something we're all going to have to figure out together.